The most powerful computer ever made is no longer a tower that sits under your desk. It's no longer a heavy slab of aluminum that weighs down your backpack. In fact, if you blinked during Apple's last supply chain leak, you might have missed it entirely. We are standing on the precipice of a shift so massive, it's going to make the original transition to Apple Silicon look like a minor software update. I'm talking about the M5 Mac Mini, a machine that shouldn't be possible. Yet here it is, threatening to make every other computer you own obsolete. For years, the Mac Mini was the budget option. It was the my first Mac, or the I just need something for the office choice. But something changed in the labs at Cupertino. While the world was distracted by the Vision Pro and the latest iPhones, Apple's engineers were obsessed with a single question. How much raw, unbridled power can we cram into a box that's literally the size of a stack of coasters? The answer is the M5, and it is a monster. If you're watching this right now, you're likely feeling the itch. Maybe your current machine is starting to stutter when you have 40 Chrome tabs open. Or maybe your 4K video renders are taking just a little too long. You've been waiting for a reason to upgrade. This isn't just a reason, it's an ultimatum. Today we are going deep. We are going past the marketing fluff and the polished keynotes. We are looking at the leaked benchmarks, the revolutionary Fusion architecture, and the real-world reason why the M5 Mac Mini is about to become the most important piece of hardware in the Apple ecosystem. Let's start with the heart of the beast, the M5 chip. But to understand the M5, you have to understand the failure of everyone else. For decades, the industry was stuck in a cycle of incremental gains. 5% faster here, 10% more efficient there. Apple broke that cycle with the M1, but the M5 is where they bury the competition for good. We are looking at a third-generation 3nm process that is so dense, it pushes the absolute limits of physics. The M5 isn't just a CPU and a GPU, it's a dedicated AI powerhouse. We've heard the buzzwords, artificial intelligence, machine learning, neural engines. But on the M5 Mac Mini, these aren't just words. Apple has integrated what they call neural accelerators into every single GPU core. This means that for the first time, your computer isn't just calculating data, it's predicting your next move. Whether you're an editor, a developer, or a gamer, the M5 is learning how you work and optimizing its power delivery in real time. But here is the hook that no one is talking about. The redesigned chassis. Last year, Apple shrunk the Mini to a 5x5-inch footprint. It was a marvel. But the M5 version takes that small form factor and solves the one problem every small computer has: heat. The new thermal architecture in the M5 Mini uses a pressurized airflow system that pulls air through a vented foot, creating a vortex that cools the internals without the fan ever reaching an audible level. You could be rendering a 3D scene in Blender, and the room will be silent. That is the kind of engineering that changes how you feel about your workspace. Now let's talk about the pro users. Because for the first time, the Mini tag is a lie. The M5 Pro variant of this machine is bringing Thunderbolt 5 to the masses. We are talking about 120 gigabits per second of data transfer. To put that in perspective, you could move a library of 4K movies in the time it takes you to take a sip of water. It supports three 6K displays at 60